Hi there guys, how are you? Now, in this video, we'll continue our discussion of this play, The Glass Menagerie. Okay? In the first part, we discussed the short summary. In this part, we will discuss key themes and issues. Okay? So what are the key themes and issues in this play? Keep in mind that this is a memory play. Okay? So central theme in The Glass Menagerie is the tension between illusion and reality. What our expectations are and what reality is. This is one of the important themes. As each character clings to unattainable dreams. Okay? Unattainable dreams. Amanda dwells on her glorified southern past. Laura escapes into her delicate glass figurine world. And Tom yearns for a poetic life beyond his warehouse job. Okay? The Glass Menagerie itself serves as a powerful symbol for the characters' fragile, unattainable aspirations. Their inability to reconcile these dreams with harsh realities leads to emotional isolation and disappointment. So just keep in mind that the Glass Menagerie itself serves as a powerful symbol. तो जब भी आप आंसर राइटिंग करना तो इस सिंबल को आप डेफिनेटली मेंशन करना. ठीक है. द वे ग्लास फिगरीन्स और टॉयज आर वेरी वेरी फ्रेजाइल इन नेचर. Similar is the case with the characters' fragile life or aspirations, and they are unable to reconcile their dreams with the realities of life. And this is what leads to emotional isolation or emotional distress for them and disappointment for them. So Amanda's line, this is a famous line by Amanda, which is the mother. The future becomes the present the past, and the past turns into everlasting regret if you don't plan for it. Encapsulates the consequences of living in illusion. ठीक है. So इस line को अब दोबारा हमें देखते हैं. The future becomes the present. ठीक है. The present the past, and the past turns into everlasting regret if you don't plan for it. So planning for the future is very very important. So probably मतलब ये है इस चीज का that very soon whatever is yet to come will become the present. Present भी आप खोदोगे and that will become the past, and the past turns into everlasting regret. If you reflect back on your history, on your past, you'll regret it because you did not plan for it. So these are consequences of living in an illusion, false hopes. ठीक है. तो कहने का ये मतलब है. So what are the other themes? Family and abandonment. ठीक है. The play explores the dynamics of a dysfunctional family, with Amanda's overbearing nature creating tension with Tom's restlessness and Laura's withdrawal into her own world. The theme of abandonment is prominent, as Tom's eventual departure mirrors his father's earlier desertion. Okay, so when any family member is subjected to too much of pressure, they just abandon. Now, I won't say that abandoning the family or abandoning family responsibilities is a good thing. I don't think so. But in this play, this is what happens. Okay, earlier their father has also deserted them, maybe because he was not a responsible man or a responsible father, and he deserted his family. Now the son is also deserting because the mother is exerting too much of pressure. Okay, leaving Amanda and Laura to fend for themselves. Okay, Tom's narration reveals his internal conflict between personal freedom and familial duty, underscored by his lingering guilt. But of course, even when the son Tom deserts his family, he's struck by this feeling of guilt. Okay? Set against the backdrop of 1930s economic struggles, the play reflects the societal pressures on families, highlighting the emotional toll of obligation and the search for individual identity. Okay? Family and abandonment, this is another theme, major theme in this play. So what are the key issues, other issues? Beyond this, ठीक है, social and economic constraints भी हैं, ये भी एक issue है. ठीक है. As I told you that in the 1930s, the Great Depression took place. ठीक है. So economic depression was there, recession, depression, everything was there. Unemployment was there, lack of purchasing power was there. This leads to increase in crime levels and all the bad things that you can imagine. Okay? The Glass Menagerie addresses social and economic constraints, particularly the Wingfield's poverty, which traps them in a cycle of despair reflective of the Great Depression. Gender roles are a key issue, as Amanda's reliance on gentleman collar to secure Laura's future underscores the limited opportunities for women in the era. Okay? So when women are not allowed to work, the only thing that they can look for is a good match in marriage. Okay? But of course, those were old times. Now, of course, women are no longer constrained within the four walls of the house. They can work also and lead a better life with all the freedoms. But Laura's physical and social disability highlights a societal stigma and personal isolation, adding depth to her characters' struggles. These issues resonate universally. Okay? Of course, this is the scenario everywhere in the world, exploring how economic hardship and societal expectations shape personal aspirations and family dynamics. ठीक है? What are the other issues in this play? As a memory play, The Glass Menagerie is shaped by Tom's subjective narration, blending truth and distortion to emphasize emotional resonance over factual accuracy. Now keep in mind that Tom is the narrator. Okay, so the only perspective that we have is of Tom. Tom may be a good man or may be biased, but we don't have other people's or other characters' perspective. So of course, as it happens that if somebody is narrating, they will knowingly or unknowingly distort the truth by blending truth and fiction. So distortion to emphasize emotional resonance over factual accuracy, right? This structure, a hallmark of Tennessee Williams' style, prioritizes emotional truth, creating a dreamlike atmosphere through the theatrical innovations like lighting, music, and screen projections. Okay? The play's subjective lens invites audience to question the reliability of memory and its role in shaping identity. Tom's opening line, "I am the narrator of the play and also a character in it. The other characters, my mother, Amanda, my sister, Laura," sets the tone for this introspect, memory-driven narrative. Tennessee Williams' works, including other works. Now let's focus on some of the other works by Tennessee Williams. Okay, just to get a feel of how he writes, the author. So Tennessee Williams' works, including A Streetcar Named Desire and A Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, are characterized by poetic realism, blending lyrical dialogue with gritty emotional truths. Okay? Recurring themes include fragile characters chasing unattainable dreams. Now this is a scenario in many parts of the world. One's character may be fragile or maybe not competent enough, but still we are chasing unattainable dreams. उसके बाद Southern Gothic elements like decayed aristocracy and tragic passion and explorations of sexuality and repression, often delving into taboo desires. ठीक है, so some of the other works of Tennessee Williams capture other realities also. His character archetypes feature vulnerable women like Blanky DuBois, conflicted men like Brick Pollitt, and domineering matriarchs like Big Mama. Setting often focus on the American South, reflecting cultural social decay, a motive consistent across his plays. उसके बाद देखो, Williams' plays employ theatrical innovation. ये भी एक important चीज़ है जब आप आंसर राइटिंग करना, तो इस चीज़ को आप ध्यान में रखना. You can always comment on this, that why does he use theatrical innovation? Using non-realistic elements like music, lighting, and symbolic props such as the streetcar in A Streetcar Named Desire to enhance emotional impact. His characters exhibit psychological depth, grappling with inner conflicts, guilt, and societal pressures, as seen in Suddenly Last Summer, which was released in or published in 1958. His works offer sharp social commentary on class, gender, and social norms, often through marginalized characters. Williams' legacy lies in redefining American theater with raw emotion, poetic expression, influencing modern drama with his bold, introspective storytelling. Okay? So there are some points with respect to his other works, other plays, how he writes, what are the issues that he deals with. Okay? And why did I mention all of this? So that you get a broad overview of the plays of Tennessee Williams or the works of Tennessee Williams. Now this may help you analyze this play that we were analyzing, The Glass Menagerie, in a better way. Okay? So just go through both the videos. One video is on synopsis or short summary and the other is, which is this, key themes and issues. And remember that I had asked you a question at the very beginning of the first part. What is the difference between autobiographical play and a memory play? Keep in mind that this is an important issue because Tom, the narrator, right, he relies on his memory to recall many things. So why can't we call this a autobiographical play? Why is this play called a memory play? And what is the significance of it? One, I told you, memory is not reliable. Tom focuses more on emotional truths. Okay? We don't get multiple perspectives. Okay? But yes, with respect to the answer to this question, write it down in the comment section. Okay? If you know what is the difference. This question can come in UGC-NET also. Okay? And if you are preparing for UGC-NET, then visit our website literaturemantra.com, or for inquiries you can also contact us on our number 7678160296.